What's happening, Digger Nation? First Capital Digger here, new site, new permission. Today is August 19th. Thought I'd come out. First hole, just a nickel. Just a nickel. Nothing major, but second hole, a couple inches away from the first. Another clad nickel. I'll take it. Digging it all. What's happening, Digger Nation? Hanging out underneath this big old tree, swinging around the edge of it, and finding plenty of can slaw, but I actually have some roundness in the dirt. I don't know what it is yet. Let's look at it together. Looks like it's just gonna be a dime. 1968. That's the way it goes. Getting closer to that silver year, 66 dime. A couple inches away from the 68. Keep swinging. Digger Nation, Digger Nation. First Capital Digger here, still at it. Still hanging around that big tree, just come across the other side of the sidewalk. Haven't got a whole lot. Can slaw, 66 dime. Solid signal here. Something sticking out of the edge. Be a quarter, it looks like. Sure enough. '98. First Capital Digger here, hunting this old school site. Used to be early county fair site, and my friend Steve Rigsby was able to make it today. Get a little hunting in. He's hitting one area, I'm hitting a different. This is what he's got so far. Fence wire, some can slaw. There's a bumblebee on that. Who knows what that is? Looks like a light. Some sort of a light bulb thing. A dime, a penny, and a nickel. More can slaw. The spoon, which does have a mark. Says Qualite Dominion, I believe. That's what it looks like to me. And shoulder pads clip.
Keep digging.
My battery's gonna die on this thing. I'm gonna lose my ability to take video, so do what I can. I got another nickel here, just clad. I moved over from where I was, close to this building. Old sandstone foundation. This building's coming down, but they haven't given a time as of when, so hit around it while I can before they fence it off and demolish it. Keep digging. Digger Nation. Well, Steve and I finished up out there at the old school and for the day. He'd got a phone call earlier in the week concerning a couple of lost rings here in town, and we drove down here to take a look at it. Neither one of us run with a waterproof detector, and sure enough, the sun's out, but it is raining. So it looks like we're gonna have to pass on this one today, and I got someplace to get my kids here shortly, so I'm gonna call it short. I'll do a roundup when I get home, get some free time. Didn't find a whole lot. It was nice to get out. Hadn't been out since that wreck that I tended to the victim on last Saturday. And that took a toll on me. It felt good to say that I helped a man survive. And then the very next day I find out that, you know, I helped him survive until 12:30 a.m. And then the hospitals did the rest. So I don't know. I keep seeing the man's eyes. Full of life, full of fear, full of pain, and just a vibrant green. It's weird. I don't know. Something I gotta deal with. Probably gonna haunt me for a little while. It's the third time I've seen that. So, alright, hey. Keep swinging. Keep beeping. Came back down to my house, my neighbor's house where I'm at, and gas company come through and tore up the yards, putting in new lines, new meters, all kinds of stuff, all up and down the street. And I got a permission from this house over here and figured they'd tear up some stuff, and sure enough, they did bring it up. Got a weed. must be a 1919 or a 1916. I'm not sure which. But I will take it. What's happening, Digger Nation? Called it quits. Skies opened up and just... we got wet. I got wet. Steve had went on home. He had some running to do, I guess. Take care of some business. I had to take my kids and drop them off to their... they're in the high school marching band and they have practice today, so... I had to call it quits. Sure enough, it was a downpour after I found that weed. I found another penny. 1964, just a few feet away from the 1919 wheat in the neighbor's yard. I didn't find a whole lot at the school. I was hoping to find more. It's there. Just got to get the soil or the coil over the soil, and you know, hopefully it rings up. I was digging everything again today. Stuck around an old tree for the most part, and then I met up with Steve. He was on the other side of the field that we can't detect yet. They're waiting on they just tore down a school that was built in 1931 on the property. And the property in and of itself actually dates back further to that as being one of the first fairgrounds in our county. I'll see if I can't grab a picture offline and post it in here. If I'm not mistaken, it was in the 1800s. When the fair was there, it was more of, I don't know, it was more focused on just agriculture and livestock than anything else compared to today's fairs, I guess. So, the opportunity for some coinage to be there, buttons, it's there, you know, but they built a school on it, and they just tore a school down. So, there's an area inside of the, orange construction fence that I cannot detect until after the seed has taken root. So that'll have to hold off for a while. My understanding is they're not going to build on that site until October of 2016, closest date I could get before they break ground for construction. There's another building they're going to tear down as well, and that's where Steve was detecting at. He was detecting around it, and he said he didn't find anything old. Everything he found was clad. Got a little bit of it. We stuck around and hit a little bit more. He had a loose connector, and his coil was sending a lot of false signals. So he went back across a couple areas after we tightened it up for him, or him and I tightened it up, and well, it worked better. He found a few more clad coins. We didn't do a roundup. We were going to go do a attempt a 2-ring recovery from a lady who contacted Steve about it. It's not in a real good neighborhood around here. And then the rain hit on the way there. We had 2 different showers come through. So we didn't get a chance to do that. We're going to get back to that at a later date. So, but here's what I got for the day. Hang on, let me get you turned around. Don't mind my messy table. It is a week before school starts, and we have school supplies galore laying around. Thanks to a very kind lady in our neighborhood, our town. Took it upon herself. I was digging everything. I got a GE on-off breaker box switch is what it looks like, and can slaw, and digging a school, man. That's a lot of beer bottle lids. The evil ones. Looks like it came off the end of a rod, curtain rod or something. Who knows? Balls of foil. I don't know. Yep, and then this is the I believe it's a 45 that I found when I did that gas line down the street for a guy. I was helping him find some, his water lines and his gas lines, and I detected around the foundation a little bit and found that. Haven't been back down there since. And then so this is from the other day. It's in pretty good shape. This is the 1919. Haven't been able to get a mint mark off of it yet. It's not in bad shape. It's got a nice patina on it. I like the weeks. And, you know, I got a quarter, a couple dimes, a couple nickels, and 3 clad, and only 3 clad pennies, I should say, and one's a zinkin, so I'll take it. Gets me out of the house, gets me something to do. You know
First
me.
capital digger.
dropping my tablet. Yes, I saved it, but you guys got dropped. Sorry about that. I love digging history, one beep at a time. I just want to thank everybody for liking, commenting, subscribing, watching, taking time out of your day, letting me share a little bit of time in my days with you. I do appreciate it. Like I said in one of my videos before, you know, it's a high dollar hobby. At least to me, it's a high dollar hobby. And I try to do the best I can working on a dollar menu budget. So, appreciate all the input I can get. Always willing to learn. I enjoy doing what I do. Enjoying better when I find the goods. Have a great weekend.